A teenager in Russia has been sentenced to prison for plotting to blow up a government building. The crazy part though, the building isn't real. It only exists in Minecraft. Alright, every now and again we get an eyebrow-raising story like this. They really do come out of the blue though, so the only way to make sure you don't miss them is to subscribe to theScore Esports. That way you'll never miss a video like this in the future. The story begins in the Russian city of Capstick in the summer of 2020. Nikita Uvarov and two other teenagers were detained for handing out leaflets in support of a mathematician called Azat Miftakov. He was a postgraduate student who was found guilty in January 2021 of involvement in an arson attack on a building owned by United Russia, the country's ruling party. His case gained some global attention when 2,500 mathematicians wrote a letter urging the International Congress of Mathematicians to assist in his release. Despite the guilty verdict, Azat's case was not forgotten by the likes of Nikita and his friends, aged 14 at the time. The leaflets they were handing out included words of support for him and also stated that the main terrorist was the FSB, Russia's primary security agency. The FSB went through the teenagers' phones and found videos of the group making pyrotechnics and throwing Molotov cocktails at a wall. According to the Moscow Times, the mother of one of the accused, Denis Mikhailenko, had said, quote, "I always knew where he was, even when they were making these bombs, but it was a small childish prank, a child's bomb." But that's not all they found on the teenagers' phones. They also found plans to blow up a local FSB building in Minecraft as a joke. Let me just say that one more time. They planned to blow up a local government building in Minecraft as a joke. But that is not how the local authorities saw it. Nikita's accomplices in all of this were cleared of all charges and handed suspended sentences for assisting authorities, but Nikita himself wasn't so lucky. The 16-year-old is now serving 5 years in a penal colony for this training for terrorist activities, a charge which likely includes both the physical explosive making and the Minecraft antics. Now, for those of us in the West, this might seem a little bit extreme, sending a kid to prison for years for, at least in part, plotting to blow things up in a video game. And even that's a good point to note. They didn't actually blow up anything in Minecraft. This is all an alleged plot to blow something up in Minecraft. These kinds of sentences have become somewhat of a grim trend in Russia. President Putin has overseen a new norm where young Russians are charged with preemptive terrorism charges and given lengthy prison time. In August 2020, young activists of an anarchist group called New Greatness were handed prison time for allegedly plotting to overthrow the government, something which their supporters maintain is fabrication. Earlier that same year in February, members of a group known as SET, or in English, Network, were given sentences between 6 and 18 years for alleged plots to overthrow the government. Their lawyers have claimed that guilty confessions only came after they were tortured. The point is, being young in Russia doesn't really offer you much protection when it comes to charges of threatening the government. Alleged physical or verbal threats have been met with an iron fist in recent years, but this Minecraft thing is something new. Can planning to do things that take place in a video game be used as evidence to try someone for preemptive terrorism? At least in Russia, it seems we now have an answer.